good evening, everybody. Welcome to Steve's Guitars. We're doing something a little different tonight. We're starting early, but we have something wonderful to do. But before we get there, I want to send some shout-outs to PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firms up in Aspen. These folks are kind enough to donate to us and allow us to live stream. It's a good thing. We also want to send a shout out to GrassRoots Community Network. They host our streams, and we're grateful for that. A shout out to the Standiford clan for having this amazing space. And lastly, but not leastly, a shout out to all of you who are here supporting this wonderful cause. Those of you online supporting. It's a good thing. It's the Carbondale Homeless Assistance Fundraiser. It's kind of self-explanatory. However, we will introduce you to Lynn Kirshner, who is Amore Realty and behind all of this. And she will get up there with the microphone and let everybody know what's really going on. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being online. Without any further ado, Lynn Kirshner.
Thank you, and good evening. Thanks for being here, and to those that are watching from home, I appreciate you and appreciate your donations. Carbondale Homeless Assistance. We've been here in Carbondale 11 years. We started 11 years ago, Thanksgiving time, helping one lady that I recognized, and since then we've helped dozens of people in the situation of homelessness. And when I do educational seminars and I go to schools, I go to book clubs, and we talk about homelessness, the one question I'm always asked is, why homelessness? Why is there homelessness? And why are people homeless? There's a misnomer that has a lot to do with drugs, alcohol, and homeless people are shady characters. Homelessness can happen to any one of us for many, many different reasons. And one of the things we like to educate people on is that these are human beings. These are people who have come upon hard times. And for most situations, they had no control over those situations. And in those circumstances, our organization is here to help. We started meeting 11 years ago, 150 people at the first meeting, and over the years we've narrowed that down. There's a good, we call ourselves the Dirty Dozen, that have stayed with it and continue to help. But there's people that we've known, throughout the years. We started with 5 women and 9 men, and those people have all been that wanted placement, have found homes, have gotten off the street, have gotten back on their feet. And at that first meeting, you had 150 people and 150 ideas of how to help, until someone said, why don't we go to the homeless and ask them what they need help with? And so we went to the homeless and found out that the majority of them were working. The majority of them needed to have hygiene, and their frustration was there was no place to go to get ready for work. There was no place to go after work to clean up and feel good again. And so we looked at the rec center, and very quickly the rec center volunteered and the town volunteered to work with us and provide showers for people. So that was the beginning, and here we are 11 years later. Some of the things we do is we do provide a resource guide. That guide is up here on the stage, and if you'd like to know what's in that resource guide, it gives people phone numbers and names and locations of where to get food, clothing, health care issues, pet care issues, if they need to talk to counselors, if they need to talk to someone about their situation, learn how to do interviews better, whatever. We hook people up with information. We try to provide shelter in extreme weather, emergency medical situations. We have helped people when they have had a sudden medical emergency, and we've provided them with housing. Camping gear for those people who have been left in the elements. We provide food cards for groceries, clothing, gas, auto repairs, assistance for their pets. And we have an open conversation with the Habitat Challenged in our community. So we're so gracious to Steve and his family and Ralph and everyone here for allowing us to have this fundraiser tonight. We are a nonprofit. We raise every penny we use to give out. The city helps us with the shower program, but ours is a get down and get dirty. Every penny comes right back into the community and to help those people we're trying to help here. And last year alone, we spent over $6,000 helping individuals with various situations. And that may not sound like a lot, but I'm very happy to say Carbondale is still blessed to not have hundreds of homeless people. We have probably anywhere between 9 and 15 at any one given time that we are helping. And we're very successful with helping the people that we are able to help. So again, thank you, and let's listen to some good music. Appreciate you.
So just for what it's worth, what we have here are three very powerful women singers and songwriters and artists. And we're going to allow them to let go and do their thing in whatever order they like to do it in. They are encouraged to interact with each other and have fun. We have Augie Flores on your left. We have
Hello.
Muggsy Fay center. And Alina Wilson on the right. So ladies, have at it. Enjoy. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Thanks, Ralph. And thanks, Lynn.
Who wants it? Please.
You clearly, you're all over it.
Oh, I just hold it the whole time. I can't help myself. It's a little baby.
Good to be prepared too.
Sound. Good thing I pushed it in. But we lost it. Hey, we're there. All right, this is a little ditty. It's just a sweet one.
Seems to me the heart is yearning for a kiss on the wind, a tap on the shoulder. Come on over, we can carve out the porch with tales of our loose ends and see what we can make of them. Isn't it so? My dreams should wave, settle like silt, mellow as I age, but it's all the same. If I had just gone down through the rotten root bound, it's still me, a tender little me. wishing on a way to live up to your name. And what if all the worry was dust on broken suede? Just adorn yourself with what pleases you.
That was beautiful. Does that song have a name?
What pleases you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you under pressure.
No, no.
Also, what is on your...
Mother of pearl?
It's beautiful. For some reason, from my angle, I couldn't tell if it was like a
Tinfoil?
flower or like
Tinfoil?
a little planet or something. Because it was giving like little reflection, but it's very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I was seeing more than is really there, but I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
Flair.
Galaxies.
Well, I will gladly go next because I think it'll be good to break it up because I feel like my music is gonna be a little bit of a departure. It's still nice. It's still music. Just a little different. And I did not plan this in this way necessarily. This is just generally the song I like to open strong with. But I would say this is a song that's actually about the last time I was having a habitat challenge. And at that point, although I've had other habitat challenges, it was kind of more of a like, where am I going to end up thing? But as Lynn was talking, that kind of occurred to me, and I also just really liked that language of being habitat challenged. And so it's a little song about being habitat challenged called Your Ghost. Well, Colorado's been calling my name down out by Thunder on Wichita Plains. Montana's hot, Idaho's insane. Washington's gone up in flames. Well, I love Texas and Tennessee. Love Louisiana, Santa Fe. I love you and you love me, but that don't mean we're meant to be. From Utah mesas to Georgia hills, from New Mexico breweries to Alabama stills, through heat waves and winter chills, I chase the wind, I follow the thrills, I'd follow you anywhere you go, through rain, sleet, ice and snow, through the woods, across the desert. If I thought it would make things better, I ain't got no place called home. I've been doing it on my own. Water's my blood, the road's my bones. This soul I was meant to roam. Well, from the east to the west, the devil's the one that I like best. Well, from the west to the east, he's the only man for me. Well, from the east to the west, the devil's the one that I like best. And from the west to the east, he's the only man for me. From coast to coast and state to state, I'll meet you down at Hell's Gates. From state to state and coast to coast, I will drink away your ghost. From coast to coast, state to state, I'll meet you down at Hell's Gates. From state to state and coast to coast, I will drink away your ghost. I will drink away your ghost. Thank you, thank you.
Well, hello. All my songs are in Spanish, just so you all know. But yeah, so I'm gonna start by singing. It's actually a love song, since we're doing. I feel like it's a sweet one, a home one, a love song. This is the love song that pretty much got me to move to Charleston, South Carolina, for a little bit. So I'm grateful for it. I really like it. Nos dimos al partir un regalo, el sueño de tenernos lado a lado. Te sueño en mis brazos, te siento cercano, te sueño en mis brazos y mis ansias calmo. ¿Cuántas veces me he fallado tratando de encontrar al indicado? Me pierdo en tus brazos por miedo al pasado. Me pierdo en tus brazos y entiendo que hay algo más en ti. Y entiendo que no entiendo nada. Salté tanto al vacío que me crecieron alas. Tapé el suelo con nubes para estar alejada. Y aún así aquí estoy caminando al costado de tu cama. Me diste la esperanza de volver a creer que no necesito echar todo a perder, que se puede compartir el camino, lo aprendido y el futuro desconocido, para verme con alguien crecer y dejar el amor renacer. Me suelto en tus brazos, me veo cantando. Me suelto en tus brazos, delfines y trazos. Me suelto en tus brazos, me veo creando. Me suelto en tus brazos, me empujas y me acercas a mí. En ti, aquí, allí, 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 a mí.
I like that. Reminds me of Violeta Parra.
Who?
Violeta Parra.
Violeta Parra. Wow, that's a huge compliment. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. My guitar is willfully deciding to not sound right.
It's like it always works until this moment.
Yeah, I could feel it. I was like, I can't keep playing. So this song, I'm gonna play one. It's called Chance-Worthy Thought, and I wrote it when I was really in between places. That was also kind of willfully poor, and because you're holding on to some idea of how your life could be.
Hungry and confused, laying in the pews with thoughts all doomed. I think I remember you. Are you that golden arm flying turn over the sea? The mist had itself laid all over the hills. My fingers could barely move. The mountains bricked off my lyre. A chance worthy thought, why be lost? Chance worthy thought, why be lost? Water runs through every brick, can dance in the rain and never get sick. Gold in the throat with the lonesome voice, blundering homesick for flowers and long naps. Cheers with this chipped cup and the new day's rust, with the handle all broken off. I thought I was in control of at least my own time, and for the most part, I was right. It's just the wounds that burn, the afflicting curse and blessing of being alive. Mars is swallowed whole, I'm in the stomach too, and staring down the cherished view, and the dark sky comes anew. Chase-worthy thought, why be lost? Chance-worthy thought, why be lost? Working hard to swing the broken swing, grass is wet with the tears of spring. Eating jubilee beans, the wind sings of a dry flower dictionary and gram.
That was fun. They're all fun. They're all beautiful. Just gonna keep telling you that you're beautiful and amazing. Because you both are sounding great to me. I'm gonna tune real quick because yeah, I felt like I was in tune and all set up before we started, and then the second I actually had to go live, it did not sound right. But the banjo never really does. It's always still kind of sounds like a banjo no matter what I do. And people ask all the time, why banjo? And I'm just now realizing that they're like, why banjo?
Yeah.
You know?
It's twangy.
Yeah, it's twangy. And the chords are easy to make over on this side. That's my whole thing, is comparatively to every other instrument, I think the chords are the easiest to make on the banjo. So, I like to do this thing where I kind of like tear apart and restructure my songs over the years, and so they're always a little different every time I play them. So tonight, I have a song that was originally written as 2 songs, but is most commonly performed as 1, but I'm going to play it as 3 tonight. So it's going to be a longer, slower version of everything. Yeah, so here it is.
Been feeling down and been feeling sorry. I've been thinking about tomorrow. Been working on getting better. I've been getting a little better. day. Love is a word with a meaning that changes day to day. How can I talk to you when you never hear a word I say?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That is the 3 song?
Yeah, so that was like when I first wrote it, that alone, what you just heard, was the song.
Okay.
And my friend heard it and she's like, I feel like you like started a story here and what happens next?
Okay,
So normally when I play it now, that whole part is like there's no breaks and it's just a verse. But I also like, I tend to write songs that are just like a lot of words and it's really fast and it's just a lot of information. So I was like, maybe these all, like each verse in that song could just work. So you'll hear more of that story.
Nice, I like that.
Thank you.
Wonderful. All right, I'm gonna sing a little waltz. It's called Barefoot Waltz. No me gusta andar descalza en caracoles, que sensibles son las plantas de mis pies. Y te miento si te digo que no lloro cuando siento que le imploro al agua besar mi piel. Y te miento si te digo que no lloro cuando siento que le imploro al agua besar mi piel. Como quema este frío en primavera, sus capullos piel de plata han de romper. Y se miento si te digo que no lloro cuando siento que le imploro al agua besar mi piel. Y te miento si te digo que no lloro cuando siento que le imploro al agua besar mi piel. Como caen, despegan y en su vuelo se entregan a su renacer. Caer y dejarse llevar al incierto pasar de su primera vez. No me gusta sentir aire en mis nudillos, el crujido de mis huesos al temer que respiro desde aire que estimo. Es tan tuyo como mío, pero no lo puedo ver. Que respiro desde aire que estimo. Es tan tuyo como mío, pero no lo puedo ver. Ay, qué dulces las caricias del olvido. Sus enjambres polinizan renacer. Y sus cantos que se esconden en zumbidos me repiten al oído que ser siendo he de crecer. Y sus cantos que se esconden en zumbidos me repiten al oído que ser siendo he de crecer. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Maybe another love song.
Nice.
This one's based on the novel Black Sun by Edward Abbey, a lesser-known novel of his. If you like Edward Abbey, you may be intrigued.
place occurrence, but this time you came my way. This is how love comes and stays. A rambling river sounds quite the same, hour after hour, every day. And what is evening if not the night? The gradual loss of sight. Warm tones and thy fluent cinnamon, a sweet taste of lips on skin. What is this feeling? A body for my side, ooh, for my arms to encircle the heat of Venus's grateful sigh. Nor sleep, the sex, the hunger, we define dreaming, we lit free the caged beast. Lit pies, the baked rocks, the quarrel, and lit come the soft hands, the forest, the smiles. What is this feeling? A body for my side, ooh, for my arms to encircle the heat of Venus's grateful sigh. There's sand in my teeth, there's scratch in my eyes, sticking to the bottoms of my bare feet. Clinging to my pocket, so blind in my sight, I'll never reach of her completely. If we don't know one another, then we can hide imperfection without time. What is life without reality, without getting a little sandy? What is this feeling? All I know is that I must let it go. Oh, the impeding extreme opposite, already known, blissfully low. Where will this love go when you go to the and where will this love go when you go to the cavern of the unknown? Where will I go when you go into the abyss of the unknown? Where will this love go when you go to the abyss of the unknown? Where will I go when you go to the cavern of the unknown?
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You remind me of Ingrid Michaelson. Do you know her?
No.
No, not yet. She's great.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to look her up.
I really like that song, but I also, I don't know why. I feel like I've never thought of this before. And I'm like, I'm going to go home and write so many songs about books now.
Books.
Yes. I really like
I have a
that.
theory. I have a theory that the song I Want You by Bob Dylan's written after The King and I, the movie. It's a theory.
Now I'm going to go home and listen to that and figure out which
And
of my
watch the
favorite books
movie.
I want to
Yeah.
write songs about.
Yeah, exactly.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Oh my God.
It
caught the snitch.
There's just so many directions you can go. And that's
It's fun.
sometimes I like to write a story-based song from time to time, but you know, there's not always the idea fountains not always flowing. But you've just like
Yeah, you're
blown
just
my
imagery.
world. You've
and-
life hacked.
Yeah,
art.
imagery and options. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Thank you. And now I want to read the book too.
Oh, it's a great book. A little
So I can
risque.
be like, now I know what she was talking about.
Yeah.
This next one is the next one. So I'm gonna, because I think we got time, and if not, and we're like crammed, then I'll play you the rest of the song. But I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip one, and I'll come back to that three-parter next time you hear from me.
Okay.
Suspense. And I'm gonna play a song that's. I want to say it's story-based, but I also just feel like I was lying to everybody about what it was really about for many years. And it's more, I was like in an 8-year relationship where I kept being like, these songs aren't about you and us.
Not at all.
Even though it's like kind of obvious.
I was lucky because mine were in Spanish.
Yeah, at least you can like subvert it a
And he
little
didn't
bit.
want to learn Spanish. I was like, yeah, this is your karma
Oh,
now.
yeah, absolutely. That's on
You'll
him.
never know.
You'll never know.
Well, and it's funny because I think the person that this song is about, they were always like, I don't want to listen to your music, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't if I were you either, because it's not a positive reflection. And that's my songs are mostly like I write like happy love songs, but they're never like my favorite to perform. Like to me, music is this like very cathartic thing, and so it's always like the sadder and angrier songs I just enjoy more because it's like I get to that's how I can like healthily express those negative emotions, right? But I've also just noticed that like a bad relationship I will write like 50 songs about, but a good relationship it's not a lot like
They
I
are
don't have to work
resourceful.
through.
You know, those good relationships. We're just one codependent relationship away from becoming our most true selves. 50 songs later.
So this one is kind of, it's funny too. This song is called Liquor and Speed. And an artist that I know came out with a song, or like a famous artist came out with a song like very similar time called Red Bull and Hennessy. And I was like, same vibe, 100%. But the Liquor and Speed is more kind of just about like somebody in my past who I know is like not good for me and not healthy, but like imagining like more kind of what they're living through and what it would actually be like to go back and spend more time with them. And and you'll figure out the rest. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for chatting. Here's Liquor and Speed.
What's a lonely girl's life in the backwoods holler? Trying to get by on whiskey and water. It's hard to make rent when you barely got a dollar. Trucks broke down and the weeds are getting taller. Ain't got no time, ain't got no cash. On the road and knowing I'm going real fast. I'm all hopped up on liquor and speed, and seeing you right next to me. Hey.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna play an Argentinian song because I was like, I could play one of my, but this is a fun storytelling one. It's about meeting your idols and them not being exactly how you want them to be. It's by a band called Las Pastillas del Abuelo, which is it translates to my grandfather's pills. And I don't think you can find this song anywhere. I think in YouTube or something, because like they don't have music on Spotify, and I don't know. It's kind of one of those songs that got lost. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. No tanto como su pasado, pero aún así la noche estaba oscura. Reinaba en el ambiente la locura y la suerte no estaba de mi lado. Me decidí por fin esperarte a la salida del Luna Park. Si no entré al camarín, voy a seguirte en un taxi hasta que entres en un bar. Después de un largo paseo por toda la capital, decidiste entrar en clásica y moderna. El taxi me costó 10 pesos, de eso no me olvido más. Y el trago más barato costaba una pierna. Pero yo estaba contento porque pude entrar. Y apenas lo hice me senté en mi silla. Se acercó el mozo, me dijo: señor, ¿qué va a tomar? Le dije: gracias, muy amable, agua de la canilla. En cuanto a aquella noche, mi objetivo era cumplir 2 de mis sueños más deseados. Pedirte un cigarrillo aunque tuyo no fuera, pero no tenía, así quedé muy mal parado. Sin conformarme con el cuarto fracaso, fui al segundo sueño que buscaba. Pensé palabra por palabra cada paso. Tartamudear era lo único que faltaba. Te dije: felicitaciones por el recital y quiero pedirte algo con el corazón. Que me regales una frase si no te parece mal, porque con ella quiero hacer una canción. Me dijiste que pensás que hago frases por el camino y te fuiste con mi frase en tu boca. Cumpliendo así mi quinto fracaso consecutivo, me pedí un vaso más, pero esta vez de vodka. Mucha metáfora no le encontré a la frase, pero igual me sirvió para hacer el tema. Tiene un estilo blues tan triste que da pena, y gusto no lo canto porque está tu frase. En cuanto a aquella noche, terminé en mi cama, abrazado a una linda caderona. El vodka fue un regalo de la casa y el cigarrillo me lo dio Pancho Varona. Y el cigarrillo me lo dio Pancho Varona. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's beautiful.
Hello, people from outside. How are you?
You said it was Las Pastillas de mi abuelo?
Del abuelo, yeah.
Del abuelo.
From the grandfather, I guess,
Okay.
not mine.
Okay. And are they still around?
No. I mean, like, I think the lead singer is still doing things, but like, I used to listen to them when I was rollerblading, all super pissed when I was a teenager. But yeah, they have this like acoustic album on YouTube that like I can't find it on Spotify. I can't find it anywhere. It's just there in YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's an acoustic album that they put out there in like 2007, maybe.
At least it's still there, because sometimes like you find music and you lose it. But that is just such a great band name.
Yeah.
I wish they were still out there rocking it, but I'm glad to know they existed at all. That was awesome.
From them or from me? No, neither.
Neither.
No. No, they're like, this is like an Argentinian storyteller, and like all of his songs are him like telling these super wild stories. And but no, I don't think they sing in English at all. No, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I'm from Argentina, from Buenos Aires. Yes. I moved here. I've been in and out of the valley for 12 years, but officially back 3 years ago. Yeah. It's nice.
Very
Love
nice.
Josefina Mendez, is that an artist also, or does she live here? Oh, no. Sounds familiar, though. Actually, some people have told me before about her, I think. I'm going to look her up. Thank you. Thank you.
Aw. Argentinians. What do you want? We had 2 strummies. We'll go for another picky.
Strummies from
Vagrant hair. Out of there. Okay. I just call this one Reverie, but it doesn't really have a name. My guitar's really sad. I'm from Michigan, and so I moved here this winter. And I've been trying to keep it hydrated. Does that bother anyone?
Not at all.
It's not. In Michigan, I didn't have to hydrate it, and now I'm like, gasp! That's what it's doing. It's going. Does that annoy you? I can move it down.
Not at all.
Okay.
I think
Do
that's
you.
awesome. It gives it character.
It's twangy.
It's bad. Okay. So this is like daydreamy. I'm wandering around, and I'm wistful. It's a wistful song.
Reverie, blasphemous cacophony.
Okay. I'm gonna get the words so I don't forget it. Every time I've played this for people lately, I've forgotten things. So I'm gonna put it right here. I want to make sure I don't forget it for you. Okay.
Reverie, blasphemous cacophony. Tried a thimble and a batch to stop the bleed. A needle and a match to quell the swelling. A yarrow behind my ear and a love stone round my neck. Turpentine, the muddied volatiles of wanting. Gotta chase down the song to the bird. Step slowing up to see the throats rise and fall. A flicker feather from my hair and residue on my palms from the bridge over Otter Creek's long neck. We stood ankle deep in her sun-rich waters, listening for green herons chug-a-lug-lug-lug from a bent long neck. If a moment could last forever, I'd want it to be this one that lasts. Holy, holy, damn, I made a mess. Nothing I can't mend though, with gumption and a lasso. Gotta chase down the fever on the crest, burrow in a mother's chest, and cry for all the times that I would have wept. would have wept. Remedy the black, a remedy the babbling creak of necessity, a damselfly grin from cheek to cheek, a dragonfly kiss, and a hummingbird wish. Earth child, won't you smile and laugh with cosmic irony? Destiny, the riveting wonders of palmistry, drawing from a font of feeling. And there the lull of the oriole's nest and a croak from the heron's throat. Oh, earth child, won't you smile and laugh with cosmic irony?
Oh, thank you. Maybe it's because of that weird little that I forget the words. Thank you for putting up with that.
No, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful,
Thank
yeah.
you.
And I feel like maybe it messes up the vibe of the song for you, but I think you should like record with that laugh you just did right at the end of the song because it was like so warm and like matched like the vibe of the song.
It does. That's what I was giggling about. It's like the E is off and it's going ping.
But no, I didn't even notice it, and I felt like I really liked that song. The melody kind of reminded me of like. It was like the melody kind of reminded me of specifically this Death Cat for Cutie song called "I Will Follow You Into the Dark."
Yeah, I used to sing that a lot.
And then your like lyrics kind of reminded me of Joanna Newsom, and then your
I also
singing
listen to
kind
her
of
a lot.
reminded me of Jenny Lewis.
Don't know her.
Okay, Rilo Kiley.
Oh yeah.
3 for 3.
Oh my God, yeah. I used to sing one of her albums all the time.
And a lot of artists that like I still enjoyed, but enjoyed.
3 for 3.
That was good. That was good. But that I enjoyed a lot between the ages of like 16 to 24 too. So I was having this
Exactly.
moment where I was like, whoa, I feel like I've heard this. Like I know I haven't heard this song before, but I feel like this is the kind of like if this was out, I would listen to it. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
it was the exact ages, probably like 16 to 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're close in age, and clearly very close in musical taste. Because I don't think that any of those artists are that obscure.
You're more
but
close
it's
to like
still-
Gogo Bordello for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They used to play here in Aspen all the time.
Nuh-uh. I missed it.
Yo yeah.
I missed
They used to
it.
play at the Ballet Hour. Yeah, I don't know if they really come to the U.S. much anymore. They've been doing a lot of pro-Ukrainian concerts all of a sudden. Like I don't even know that they play that much anymore, but they're like doing all this
They're doing
cool
stuff.
stuff to support their country.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, I
Resurfaced.
could talk to you about music all night, but I know you guys are all really excited about
Continue
the second
the story.
part of the saga. But just remember, the sequel always leaves you wanting more. That by design, it leaves you wanting more. So,
Okay.
yeah, here's the
Cliffhanger.
next little piece of the song saga for the evening. How fast are we gonna do it? Is the real question.
Hate yourself if you really want to, but you create your own misery. I know that life ain't easy after all the blood you've seen.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I think it's working. Like, if you know it's part, like, on its own, I don't think it would really work. But if you know it's part of something else, I think it's working. Oh, do we have a question?
Question. Oh, wow. I feel like we have very different styles.
We just met.
If we all know the song.
Yeah, I just don't know that that's like truly possible without any coordination.
But we should make
prior. We could try, but it might like take a minute to figure that out.
I think the only cover I know is right now will be the Bob Dylan "Don't Think Twice It's Alright."
Don't even know the song. Yeah, I know.
Because I
That's
could try
a great
to play along.
request.
It is, yeah, I think.
You could lead with a cover, and we could sure try.
Or vice versa, like somebody else could, lead with a cover, and we could try to play along. But just as far as like the singing together, which I think would be like the more powerful thing, and like I think that's a totally reasonable request. That makes a lot of sense. We should be doing that.
Yeah.
We should.
But we kind of came into this. Well, and thank you to Lena for coming in very last minute on the bill. So I'm just happy to be hanging. But we could do like a weird jam. We'll see.
Oh, brother, let's go down.
Whoa!
The river to
Now,
Gray.
great idea. Let's think about it.
Well, sorry for disappointing you, but I'm gonna I'm gonna sing a song, if you guys are okay with it. That is called Cosmic Fan. But like, how do you call when you have your cards, like you're playing cards and you had a fan in your? How do you call that?
Well, like it's your hand.
Like a spread in your hand. Okay, so it would be Cosmic Spread, I guess.
Oh,
Card
okay.
spread, yeah. It's just that, like, right? It was the last song I wrote while I was living in Charleston. And I felt like I had the world of possibilities in front of me since I was living it. So this is Cosmic Fan, Cosmic Spread. Un suspiro al amanecer, una taza de té con miel. Mil caminos se abren, abanico cósmico. Mi habitar se expande, todo se hace cómico. Mi decisión es ilusión. Esta canción ya se escribió. No necesito cambio. Buscarme no me da placer. Mi decisión es ilusión. Esta canción ya se escribió. No me resisto al cambio. Rascarme no me da placer. Un respiro al atardecer, una aguja para tejer. Se cierran historias mientras pido aire, puertas giratorias que parecen bailes. Mi decisión es ilusión. Esta canción ya se escribió. No me resisto al cambio. es ilusión. Esta canción ya se escribió. No me resisto al cambio. Rascarme no me da placer. Mi decisión es ilusión. Esta canción ya se escribió. No me resisto al cambio. Rascarme no me da placer. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Voice is so powerful. Thank you. Mine feels like airy in comparison. Like,
So different. I like this. We have different styles. I like that.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
Yeah, I like the variety
So much variety.
and different talents. Guys, I'm gonna take 1 minute and I'll be right back while you play.
No worries.
I gave permission. I think that's fine.
I gave permission. Okay, so kind of a cutesy song. It's fun to play. I don't have a song for it, but or a name for it. I think the obvious name would be "Scared of the Morning Sun." I can't be the only one scared of the morning sun, charging towards the matador, tripping over lines on the floor, racing to catch a train, 10 timid years too late. Sorry, sweet sucker, the gates are closed. Walk back around, try the route through Timbo. Check your pockets and count your blessings, 'cause all this is for some sort of lesson. I can't be the only one scared of the morning sun, standing at the masterpiece, feeling the ultimate heat of every single fire burn. The soul set out to earn a doppelganger in these dirty shoes, scrambling to hit the cosmic cues. I whisper in the head, you're on the right path, or entropic chaos of residual mass. You want to sing that with me?
Oh, I guess we could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. We tried. You can't be the only one scared of the morning sun. I got distracted. One moment. It's coming. I got it. Can't be the only one scared of the morning sun. Alert to smug periphery, yet inert to thrilling epiphany, wanting to see a change, yet falling prey to forgetting my own name. A real cavalier at tilting one's head, held on standby to luck let you have it, but ain't it a shame to let yourself down with all the things you do and no one else is around? I can't be the only one scared of the morning sun. Can't be the only one scared of the morning
You found it. You found that natural opportunity, which is amazing. Because to play a song together is one thing, but to sing a song together is a lot harder.
It is.
Even if we know the song, that's like a lot more to throw.
But we can ooh.
But we can ooh.
I know the lyrics of that one, yeah.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
We
'Cause
can
that's, I'm like trying to brainstorm because I do like a lot. I do have a lot of like old classical folk songs in my repertoire, as it were. But I feel like there's like a cultural barrier where we're not all going to be able to necessarily like have that same,
I like cover songs. I do like Cranberries, Four Non Blondes, Alanis Morissette. So it's like I could do that kind of music, but folk, Americana type of thing.
There's no.
See, I feel like I could sing along though, like to some Four Non
argue
Blondes.
anymore. Do you know that one?
Which one is that one?
There's no need to argue anymore.
Oh wow, the one that I don't know.
So I'm like, also, like, I could do the chorus on some of these songs. Get a little solo in there, but we're brainstorming.
We're trying.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, now I just feel like embarrassed by that question because I'm like, we could have actually tried, like, prepared a little bit more, but we're here, we're having a good time, we're making beautiful music for a beautiful cause. It's the best we can, doing the best we can.
Are you in the third part? Or should we come back for that one?
Yeah, third part.
You ready for the Are you ready for the third part?
We want
Okay.
it.
All right. Well, we can do it because I feel like it ended.
We want it.
All right. I can do that. All right. So this is the finale of the saga then, which is collectively referred to as a song called "Misery," and you could find it separated into two parts on Spotify because they do have two albums. So it's recorded as two songs, but basically only exclusively played as this one song called "Misery." And here's the climax of it all. I'm glad you're excited.
I wish that I could give you meaning, but I know it's just not my place. I just wish you could see what I see when I look into your face. Don't you care what they no, and I don't care what they may say, 'cause it ain't nobody business but my own. My thoughts are only of you, dear, when I'm in my bedroom alone. Don't know what it is about you, don't know what it is about me, but I will stand by you, my love, 'cause I know misery loves company. Hey, I ain't no stranger to misery. Yeah, I know misery loves company. Hey, I ain't no stranger to misery. Yeah, I know misery loves company. I said I ain't no stranger to misery. Yeah, I know misery loves company. I said I ain't no stranger to misery. Hey, I know misery loves company. Yeah, I ain't no stranger to misery. Hey, I know misery loves company.
Thank you. I kind of forgot what I was doing a little bit there. I forgot. I was like, I'm doing breaks in between. But for some reason, I always mix up those two last verses in my mind ball. But that was it. That's Misery, the love saga, and absolutely about the same person that Liquor and Speed is about. For the record.
They last, those people, in our brains.
Short relationship. Kind of lame guy, but lives on. Lives on forever in the banjo.
I wonder.
I
feel like most of the guys that I dated weren't lame. I had a few there that were like pretty lame, but mostly wild. and
I shouldn't.
weird.
He wasn't lame, just not right for me.
Oh, there you go. We're growing. Yes. We become better people. All right. This song is called Picaflor, which means hummingbird. And for a long time, I felt like that was my animal spirit, or spirit animal. There's one phrase that I like from that song. It says, I went to question God, and he just simply, he very kindly smiled back at me. He opened up his hand, from it a hummingbird flew out, and I just simply followed it. So it is about that, when life gives you a little stick on your road and you're like, why? But why? And then it all made sense, and I'm very grateful. So, Picaflor. Estoy queriendo levitar, mi dulce transitar, que tanto ya me dio, pues hoy estoy acá, buscándole un hogar a esta espiral que siempre se escondió. Y hoy abrazo. Pensar que quise silenciar la lluvia al despertar, mi cielo me pidió seguir soñando a Dios. Le fui a cuestionar y dulcemente sonrió. Abrió su mano y de ella un picaflor salió, y simplemente lo seguí. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, part of the programming where I wonder, where are we? How are we on time and things
I
like
don't know.
this?
I was wondering. I good. I can hang out.
I also am gonna have to go to the bathroom eventually.
Yeah, I got about 1,000 half songs in my brain. I could just play you some nonsensical things. All right, let's see here. I think this one goes. I have a lot of Capo 5 songs, which is the dangerous zone.
It was not. I'm sure it was driving you crazy, but even though you pointed it out, like I did not even
Hey, I
hear
could
it
try
in
it
that
here.
last song. I completely
That's better.
forgot because I was immersed.
Switch to nylon. That's where it's at.
Huh?
Nylon.
I know. I like your classical
I
situation.
love
I
nylon.
had one and it blew up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're talking about blowing up guitars. Like,
Yeah.
I heard a crack in the other room, and I lived in Michigan, and it was like, crack, and then I went and looked, and the whole bridge had blown up.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, that's wild what you're saying. Like, I mean, obviously the temperature affects an instrument, but it was interesting thinking about like your guitar is used to Michigan humidity and struggling
And
with
it's
the
so
like,
dry.
persistent dryness.
Yes, and I've had it for a long time. I've had it almost 20 years. So it's been 20 years of wetness.
They are alive, huh?
Right?
Yeah. They live.
So I picked out huh?
Yeah.
I put
Yeah,
a little
true.
humidifier in here, and
Right.
it's helped it because it was really bad. I hadn't touched it for a little moment, and then I got it out and was like, oh my god, it was like all the way up here. So it's helping. Oh, there's a little bug. No, it's like 20% tops. This song I call 19 Strides, and I'm gonna use this. I apologize for having sheets of things to look at.
I think it's cool. They're handwritten.
Yes,
it's
I got
nice.
a sporadic brain. I like that. So it helps me sometimes. I haven't played this one in a little bit. I grew up in a small town called Holton, and it was a village of 1,000 people spread out over a large area, and it's kind of about that. Okay, let's see if I remember it. Usually it'll come. Oh. 19 strides. Change the capo and go. 19 strides. What's happening? What's happening? There we go. 19 strides from the alleyway. Tin cans, stilts, and lemonade. Where stuffed animals reside in the dark cliffside, retreating away from the light. 10 slices of white bread from building the holy bridge. 5 feet of rainbow rope from the edge. And tell me, does Johnny have any common sense over hearts and sixpence? Sally with the prism gold, just do the thing you're told. It's a matter of life and death, or donning the fool's vest, a lineage a lot of us been wearing. You think you're smart 'cause you heard what they said. Doorbell's ringing, will you answer it? Wired phone lines and twirly number pads, breaking the people's communion bread. In locker rooms, lunch lines, and penmanship, the smiley woman who daily buys her wine. Dot your I's and mind your Q's. Choose the thing that you'll abuse, 'cause you know you got it coming. Raised in the country, raised on the streets, raised on a lie so complete. All you need to know, it's neath someone else's feet. And tip your hat to the janitor, Steve, equipped with a singing bass, making all the kids laugh. He said, no matter how you got it in life, everyone's a child, ain't
God's eyes.
Sorry, that was a little rough, but I hope you
I
enjoyed
love
it.
that. Oh, yeah. That was kind.
Yeah.
That was kind.
Oh yeah, it was fun for you.
It was
Because
fun
I
for
got
you.
to read it while you were
Oh,
singing. Well, I didn't.
I guess I had assumed it kind of fell, and then I just was like trying to remember it.
Oh, I was holding
I-
it up. Because I didn't. That's funny too. Because I wasn't looking. I was just like, I'm just gonna hold this here the whole
I think
time.
I was just like, thank you.
Oh yeah. No worries. I thought it was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
How long have you been writing songs?
Like 15 or 16, but same time I got this. Yeah.
Was that a guitar you used to write with?
It's the only guitar I've really used to write. Although random guitars, if you're traveling, you can grab a guitar and go. Yeah. Yeah. Although if the strings are bad, I need to change them.
It's a really beautiful guitar.
It is. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
It matches your glasses, which is pretty cool.
Super fancy.
I'm so fancy. They're kids' glasses. Check this out.
Oh, I love that. I
That's
broke so
awesome.
many glasses. I got LASIK, but I broke many glasses. I would
That's
have.
why I got these.
Yeah, I should use some of
Yeah,
those.
that's good to know. Because I am supposed to wear glasses and I just do not because I can't.
Kids'
I
glasses.
break everything.
I break them. Yeah.
Yeah, I need kids' glasses.
Well, I was gonna like kind of go with the assumption of like I could do one more, I could do three more. It was kind of like whatever the room and the team and y'all are feeling.
Yeah. That's good. Cool. All right.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. I think this is just a super cool experience.
I'm glad you guys are liking it. I'm having fun.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's cool. It's a cool experience to just like get exposed to new musicians and
My family's musical, but I was pretty sheltered, so I didn't have a lot of musical influences early on. Very imagination driven, though I was around music, but I think also my personality lends me to be a little aloof. So I didn't really, I think Jewel was my very first influence that I started to learn her songs, and then I started writing shortly after that. So as soon as I just started writing, but she hit the head on a few. Once I got to college, I started to find things. And so Regina Spektor, of course Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan was like a household staple that was around. And yeah, there was Rilo Kiley was a big one. The Cranberries was a big one that I would sing with. Panic at the Disco.
Ooh.
okay, so we're gonna come back and we're gonna learn a Panic at the Disco song.
That'll be fun.
Apparently.
Iron and Wine was really big for me too when I was younger. Sound very lyric gay? I don't know. I think he's from another country. I don't know. There's just a few things that I got from like burned CDs that I would just play and play and play. So it was like, yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, it's an interesting question because it's like there's like almost so many answers that I can't think of one. My family is very musical, and I grew up going to a lot of like Grateful Dead concerts specifically. But so I grew up very much in like the rock and roll and folk worlds, but when I really first got into music, like my first chosen concert was the Spice Girls.
Nice.
And I was just really into female musicians. Like I never really cared about like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, but like I loved Britney Spears and like Christina Aguilera and all that stuff. Like you know, I think you can clearly tell what era I'm from right now. And then like as I got older, like I've been really into rock and roll, but I feel like musically my influences tend to be kind of more like country or like indie coffee house stuff. So it's like a little Dolly Parton, a little Rilo Kiley, a little Metallica. Like it's kind of all over the place, but I feel like I'm really just inspired by female musicians, and so like of all genres, like the majority of my favorite artists, like Jack White, I guess is to me, like this is the second time I'm saying today that I think he's the greatest living musician, knowing full well that there are still Beatles and Rolling Stones alive while I'm saying that.
I saw him play live with Paul McCartney.
Oh my God.
Him and Saint Vincent. It was Jack White, Saint Vincent, and Paul McCartney
Wow.
all on stage playing in a festival in Mexico. It was ridiculous.
Oh,
Never
that's
been to a big
amazing.
show.
No?
Never.
They kind of
Wow,
scare me
that's-
now.
Andrew Bird or Tyler Childers was probably the biggest show I ever went to. The only one.
I worked in like 80,000 people festivals.
Wow.
It's a war zone.
Yeah, it's intimidating to me now. And growing
Too
up in it,
much.
I hated it. I would, like as a child, I really
I
did
mean,
not
like you
like
went to
doing
Grateful
it.
Dead concerts with
Yeah.
your parents. How
That's
old
pretty
were
wild.
So he died when I was like 5. So I went to 35 Grateful Dead concerts in 5 years.
Oh my
you? Until you were
God.
5?
Yeah, until I was 5. So I was a baby and like a toddler, and I hated it.
Of course you did.
I hated it. It was all sticky and hot and loud.
And you couldn't play with the balloons.
And it's all like, don't get kidnapped. Don't be doing weird stuff. So yeah, I don't know. And then I grew to, I think that's probably why too. Like I don't really care for that music, but I've actually always wondered, like, I don't know why, like objectively, like I think it's fine music, but it's like because I was so overexposed to it, and I think in that environment that was like not super, it's not super comfortable for anyone to go to that many Grateful Dead shows sober, and so to be like dragged to it. I mean, there was obviously like fun elements, and I'm
glad you
grateful
were
that
sober
I was
though.
as a
at
baby.
5.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's hard. I don't think a lot of sober people enjoy those shows, so my 5-year-old self is not having the best. I am grateful I was raised in that environment, and grateful that I was, like, raised around music and artists and stuff. But it has its, I mean, even that, like, has its own set of challenges and stuff. But it was a wild ride.
Nice.
What about you? Yeah.
My inspiration. Well, I started singing at like 4 or 5 because my family had a choir. My mom has 64 cousins. So between the cousins and the kids and the grandparents and everything, it was a big choir. And then I started playing in church. So actually the first song I wrote was a song for Virgin Mary, actually. I think like no one loved me as much as God did when I was in high school. I feel like I lost my religion and I gained spirituality afterwards, but my first inspiration was definitely my relationship with God. And then after that, there's this Uruguayan artist called Jorge Drexler. He is another amazing storyteller. But same, when I was growing up, it was all about like rock. And my first choice of concert also was like the Argentinian version of the Spice Girls. That was called Bandana. So yeah, Cranberries, Alanis, and Four Non Blondes, like that kind of, Fleetwood Mac. They would play it in the radio station in Argentina. Actually, it was called the Aspen Classics radio station. So I think that was a big, at least for like the songs that bring my voice out. I feel like I've always been very timid at first, at least, and my songs were a little bit more shy. And then from them, that definitely gave me the inspiration to write a little bit more bolder and out there songs. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for your excellent question. Well, now I'm feeling like if I was going to do one more, it was going to be an original, but I feel like we could get a little 3-part harmony on the cover that I had prepared in the event that I needed it, because it is it's a Stevie Nicks song.
Okay.
And so you may have heard of it before.
Maybe.
And it's pretty easy. Like,
Shelter, do you remember?
you just have to go, who.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I've always wanted to learn that song.
So if you guys are open to that, I'll play that just for the sake of getting you in on the Who's. Okay,
do it.
cool. All right. It'll probably be a little faster and raucousier than you're maybe used to, but we'll see. I think I do it okay. So. Cool. Yeah, if you know the words, you are in invited to sing along for this one. So here, all right, and I'll try to remember the other words. We'll see. Because it's like this is how it always happens. I think it always goes really well at home, and then you come into the venue and things are popping and breaking and out of tune and forgetting lyrics, and it's just like the curse of the stage, I feel. So we'll see how well this actually goes. But this is I love Stevie Nicks. I think is like a huge icon in the world of being a woman and rock and roll and all the things. And I was not as into that stuff when I was like a teenager. I was like super punk rock and very closed off to the world and everything. And then like really like it was weird because I feel like I went through like this classic rock moment way late in life for how musically involved I had been. Like I had every opportunity to be exposed to this music, and for like 17 to 20 years was like, nope, not for me. And I'm so glad that I let that wall down and let Stevie Nicks into my heart. All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for having us. Thanks for this has been really fun for me.
It was fun.
So, always a pleasure.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Who, baby, who said who? Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Who said who? And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is my own. I begin again. Said to my friend, everything stopped and nothing else mattered. Well, he was no more than a baby then. And when he seemed broken hearted, something within him. But from the moment that I first laid eyes on him, all alone on the edge of 17 come away, come away, come away. Just like the wild-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the wild-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, said ooh. Just like the wild-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh. Just like the wild-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, baby, ooh.
Oh, that was really great for me because that's one of Meddy's songs, and I'm like, well, I can sing this part, but I don't know about this chorus over here. It's pretty high, and I just skipped that last part of it because it's not my favorite to play, and I just wanted to hear you guys ooh some more. So that was amazing. Thank you so much.
You
for
made me
doing
want to
that.
sing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn it.
It's a fun one.
It's a fun one. It's long. Well, you sang a song about a robbery, right? Did you say the robbery that it didn't have a name, but you call it robbery?
Reverie.
Reverie.
Reverie, which is
Well,
like,
then nothing. This has nothing to do with that. So this is called "Where's the Thief." ¿Dónde está quien esconde al ladrón? ¿Quién dará explicación? ¿Cuál es la novedad? Nunca hubo razón. ¿Quién vendrá en su lugar? ¿Con quién fue que dejé mi verdad? Tampoco me duró. Solo quise bailar, bailar, bailar. Iki pau mau, 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 iki. ¿Dónde está? ¿Quién esconde al ladrón? Al ladrón, al ladrón, al ladrón, al ladrón. ¿Dónde está? ¿Quién esconde al ladrón? Al ladrón, al ladrón, al ladrón, al ladrón. ¿Dónde está quien esconde al ladrón? ¿Quién dará explicación? ¿Cuál es la novedad? Nunca hubo razón. ¿Quién vendrá en su lugar? ¿Con quién fue que dejé mi verdad? Tampoco me duró. Solo quise bailar, bailar, bailar. Iki pau mau, 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 iki Thank you. There's a part that is in Chinese, actually. I had one of my best friends in Charleston was from China. The other one was from Brazil. And we were always kind of like, we spoke in English, right? Because we all spoke different languages. And our game was constantly just like making each other sound like we were saying something different with our accents. And like, how could you read like words and change the syllables to sound different? So I don't know, if you want to say Lina, it would be Line. You know, like how can we like change everything with our accents? And I was singing that song and I was just saying whatever in that part. It's like iki bao mao iki, and my Chinese friend was like, "Oh, you sound like you're saying iki bao mao, which means let's all hug the cats together."
Yay!
And I was like, "That's exactly what I meant to say." So it's perfect. So yeah,
Here, I thought you were saying icky bow wow, which is more of a dog.
A what?
Bow wow. I thought you were saying bow wow, which is kind of dog-like instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
hugging cats.
Yeah, it could be. But no, it sounds like you're hugging dogs, but it's hugging cats.
Well, because it's meow, not bow wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bao
meow.
Mao, I think it's Mao
Yeah, bao
means
mao.
cat.
Yeah.
And the rest, I
Mao,
just
mao.
trust her. That it means
Yeah.
that.
That's amazing.
All right.
Yeah?
Should we share one more?
Yeah, I think I have one more in me.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
What did I do to myself? Nothing. It was you. You don't trust me? Yeah, yeah. After 2 pops? Yeah, I don't know what's going on back there.
Guitar is clearly going through some emotional things.
Change. It needs love. This one it's called "Have Enough," and I like to play it as a reminder that a lot of us do have enough. Like we worry about a lot of things that we don't need to worry about. But it's also that the misplaced gypsy sort of lyric is also for people that are out there struggling. There is enough around. Usually, sometimes there isn't, but it's just an optimistic song. And your cause is part of that. There is enough. It's you're moving it around. So yeah, and sharing, yeah. Misplaced gypsy with lots to say. I left all my cares on the Cook Highway when I found a kiss that wasn't mine. Got hell-bent on a sideways life. I'm burning through what was subdued by what's the point and a good F.U. 4 walls and a masterpiece. Oyster crackers and a grape juice squeeze. Dixie cups and street litter. Just fill your cups. It'll get better. Leaving behind the hypothesizing on why I was traumatized. I'm feeling my skin and bones, jumping into the river's flow, wearing a tapestry of dark blue skies and big old seas. I'm striving to normalize sun-kissed skin and hardened feet. Oh, I've had enough, 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 I've had enough of unnecessary suffering. Done with not being done, so I'm decided to finish some. Pick up a pen, stick out my tongue, meditate just for fun. I'll grab the mirage and shake it till it snows. Done with not having fun, so I'm decided to get some. Raise my arms and shake my booty, stack some rocks and climb a tree. I'll have a taste of sweet cream and go, oh yeah. Uh-huh! Fly a kite with an alley cat, wear cowboy boots and a kangaroo hat, skin a deer, stack those rocks and find a creek when it gets too hot. Pick some berries with my friends, paddle till the river's end. When you have enough, 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 you have enough enough, you have enough, you have enough.
I love that one.
Yeah, that was great.
I think that was my favorite.
Aw.
That's cool.
It's cutesy.
Yes, it is.
It was super fun, and it definitely gave me Dylan vibes. Or even,
Yes.
like, got
I haven't
me.
been playing my Dylan ones.
That was awesome. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play this one, which is it's kind of a love song. But as I was saying that, I realized I kind of have done this thing twice. So like, it takes a long time for my songs to ever get to a place where I would like call them complete, even if they're recorded. They're probably, and even then, like I kind of like to leave spots that kind of can change based on the mood, and kind of never know how I'm feeling or what the song is gonna be today until I like sit down and play it. And so this is one I wrote a couple years ago, and I feel like I've actually finally gotten it to a place where I like it, but like over those 2 years, it's kind of like changed a few times, like what the song is actually about. So it's kind of a love song. It's kind of like an angry love song, but I have decided that it is mostly just a ballad about Carbondale Beer Works. So, but it's fun, and I've been just enjoying playing this one because it's special to me. So I hope that y'all enjoy it as well. And thank you again so much for having us and being here. And thank y'all for
Playing along.
yeah, for playing along. Absolutely.
Yay.
All right. But this one is called Rabbit Hole.
Is there room at your bar for me? Do you think they will serve me a drink? Is this the part where we're supposed to meet? Is that my name there on the sea? Rabbit hole.
you, thank you, thank you.
What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna sing a song that is called Salta. And Salta means like jump off, right? Like just like daring to just do it, just jump. And I think I wrote it while I was kind of knowing that I had to just do something, but I just didn't have the courage at the time to do it. It took me like a year from the moment I wrote this song until I actually took the courage to do the thing I wanted to do. So yeah, it's a fun song. Un terremoto me enseñó a bailar con las grietas de mi piel. Un meteoro me enseñó a apreciar lo efímero de mi ser. Salta, salta. Salta, salta. Un río ancho invitó a cuestionar lo invisible de mis límites. Una montaña elevó mi observar y entre sus dedos me deslicé. Salta, salta. Salta, salta. La escala de grises me enseñó a apreciar los colores de la varieté. La luna eclipsada se llevó con él viejos cuentos sobre la niñez. Salta, salta. Salta, salta. Salta, salta. Salta, salta. Un sol de abril. 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 Thank you. Those last words is un sol de abril, which means a sun, an April sun. And when I first came here to Aspen, I was doing it during the summer vacations of my college, which was your winter holidays. So it felt like my year ended and started in April, which was the time where I came back from Aspen and started school out there. So like I'm used to summer New Year's and like Christmas, summer Christmas and stuff. So it just felt kind of weird. It wasn't the end of the season, like the year for me. For me, the end of the year was April. And that leap of faith that I was trying to do actually happened. I wrote this song and then the jump was on an April. So it was just perfectly fitting. So yeah, I like that. Thank you for letting me share. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. This was
was fun.
Yeah. I would love to do it again. Thank you so much. To you and
For
to
being
yours.
here. Thank you, Ralph, for making us sound great like always.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And thank you, Lynn, for everything you do.
There we go. Thank you for that.
Mm. Cool.
Wow. Smacked my face. He was so moving. I just had to. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you for those who are listening back home. Ciao.
Thanks for-